Okay, Gemini, let's see what's going on for your May 2022. Here I am looking crazy. I can never get this thing right lately, it seems. It's just, it's like as you get older, your face changes. So the way it used to look when you were younger, it just don't look like that anymore. But I love it. I love not having to do my hair. Dang it. All these little... My hair's a mess. Anyway, Gemini, sorry. It's not about me. Okay, what am I doing? So, May 2022, my gems. Gems or diamonds in the rough? Let's see, Gemini. All right, May 2022. Just jump right in, shall we? We shall. All right. Gemini, oh, tired. Poor thing. But not for long. Not for long. You're Gucci, baby. You're Gucci. Oh, yeah. Once you make this one realization and this one change. Oh, shit. Gemini, seriously? Don't be sneaky. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be sneaky, Jemmy Jam. Don't do it. Oh, you want change. Okay, Gemini, so you're tired. You're tired. You're tired. You're tired. I think you're in the position where it's like you've done enough thinking. You've done enough contemplating. I think this has gone on for so long. This feels like a very aged energy. It's aged. Like there's time on this. You know what I mean? There's time spent on this. Especially up here. I think you're coming out of that though. Like whatever has been going on up here, you're coming out of that. You're like, it took you a long time though. I think you spent so much time in your head, as Geminis do. You are air sign and you're the dual sign. I think you probably spend more time in your head than any other air sign, really. That's my opinion. I'm married to a Gemini, so yeah, I get it. Okay, so, Gemini, you're exhausted, and your whole thing is, I need change, I need something to change. You are feeling so depleted is a good word, depleted. So in the current moment, because you feel depleted, because you're feeling defeated even, you're just ready to let the chips fall where they may. And I think that's the theme, letting the chips fall where they may, because by allowing that, you stop putting resistance on whatever. I think there's just been this change that wants to happen around you, but you've been holding on to the handlebars really, really tight, trying to resist this. I think it's because you had hope in this. I think it's because you had, you could see the potential for growth. You could see it, but I think you're just depleted because the clock's running out at this point. And you want passion, you want happiness, you want... Oh, some of you, and I don't normally say this, and I don't normally speak like this, but some of you are not getting any, and I think you're tired of that. We get the, the beam stick, the night road, the hot road. We'll call it the hot road. Okay, it's like here, take it, please. Somebody touch it, Some of you, not all of you. I'm sure there's plenty of you that are like, I'm going to get mine. You better get yours, So, but be careful with that because if you're not getting it and you really, really want it, you should probably end a situation that you're in before dipping out to get it somewhere, because I really see that coming up for you, Gemini. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it, Gem. You will regret it. Maybe not in the moment. Oh, no, not in the moment. You're just going to be happy somebody's touching it. So, anyway, let's move past that. Sorry. All right, so that's your current energy. You're exhausted. You want change, and you're going to allow it. All right, so in the home life, juggle, juggle, juggle. You keep doing this juggling act. You're like the jester in the house. You know what I mean? You keep bringing the entertainment. You keep bringing the love. You keep bringing the offers. As exhausted as you are, you keep trying and you just keep getting shut out. And you're juggling a lot. And it feels like you're doing so much. It's like this balancing act, you know? And then I see you just like thinking about, now this is where the thought process is, like taking risks, okay? You're thinking about that. You're really trying to light the path forward. You're really trying to go in and, you know, and really like kind of like lean on your intuition, you know, even if you're not aware of, you know, what your intuition is or what it sounds like. I think you're just, you're doing a lot of thinking, and some of you don't even realize half that thinking. These cheekbones, my God, a lot of you so distracted. Okay, you know what? You're probably really distracted because for some reason I'm so distracted in your video. I'm noticing all my flaws. You may be noticing all your flaws or flaws in somebody else. Okay, it's like the layers are coming off, and you're seeing that. And so moving forward, this is lighting your path, actually. The veil lifting, the layers coming off, you actually seeing what's going on in front of you. And because your romantic life is like, yeah, you're really feeling the lack there. You're really feeling the lack there. And you're definitely making a choice. And you've held on as long as you can with the strength, you know, but you're in this position where it's like you want to nurture yourself. You want to care for somebody. You want to take care of somebody. You have this nurturing tendency about you. When you're dedicated and loyal and committed, you take care of them. And there's no selfishness attached to that. You're absolutely giving, but you're tired. You really want everything that you've put out, you want it back. You want that to come back to you. And if it's not going to come back to you, you're going to find it. All right. So how you make your money, Gemini, I feel like you're very independent. I feel like you are very standalone. Like maybe all your dreams are coming true, like with the money that you're making. However, it's not staying. And it seems like no matter how much of a new beginning or new foundations or new things you lay down, or, you know, you make more money, there's more money being spent. It's like you're trying to run to catch up. You just keep running to catch up, and you're feeling defeated. You're feeling completely defeated. And I think this has to do with what's going on with the relationship, or just maybe because the lack of stability you're feeling in the relationship is causing you to overspend, or somebody else is overspending your money. Either way, you feel defeated by it. And you definitely, the theme of May is change, the wheel of fortune, you know, new cycles, because you want to feel abundant. That's the energy here. And I think what's coming up is, by any means necessary, you're going to find that, even if that means you yourself have to dip out. And so you're ready to dip. You don't want to dip, but you're ready to dip. So let's get some clarity. Clarity. But you're tired, and it's what's catapulting this change is your exhaustion. Truly, it's your exhaustion. That's what's catapulting this. But you're gonna be okay. Just don't be sneaky. You know, you don't have to live in the same energy somebody else is living in just because they're living in it. You know what I mean? You know, always be tactful. You'll never have regrets, and nobody will ever be able to point a finger at you, say, well, you did this, and making you feel like shit. Because Geminis, people know how to get to you. They know how to get to some people, and and some of you can allow that mistakenly. Like, some of you are just naive, and like when somebody says, well, you're doing this and you're doing that, you might at first kind of be defensive, but then when you're alone by yourself, you're like, did I do that? Almost like what's the word I'm looking for? Over analyzing, you know, letting it consume you to some extent. And so don't allow that, but don't be sneaky. Don't be sneaky. All right. I feel like you just want to leave. Bye. See you later. Dropping the bullshit, staying in your power, and just going to do your own thing. But that's messy. Seven of Swords is so messy. Don't be messy, Gemini. I understand where you're at, but don't be messy. Don't be messy. That's just a heads up, okay? Your karma. All right. Yeah. fork in the road. There's an imbalance. That's the fork in the road. It's not balanced. The give and take, the reciprocity, none of it's balanced. That's the fork in the road. This is where the lack in your happiness is coming from. It's because there's shit in the way. There's shit in your way. All right, home. Flexible. You've been flexible. You're trying to figure out how to be even more flexible, or asking somebody else to be flexible, you know, like, come on. And I think you're trying to be flexible. Like, it could be with some of you, like, not wanting to end a situation, but maybe your partner does. And you're like, okay, look, I can't try anymore, but I'm miserable. I want to be happy. If you're not happy with me, let's figure something out so you can go be happy somewhere else, because I want my happy. And if it's not with you, then it's got to be with somebody. But I'm tired, you know? And I think you're willing to be more flexible in that area. Romance. Or other people need to be more flexible, so alleviate your exhaustion in your home, you know? All right. Romance. All that glitters. It's not balanced. It's not balanced. It's not balanced. It's not balanced. All that glitters, and to be fair. So there's a lot of false masks that are happening here. And I think that's where the Seven of Swords is coming in too. Because I feel like on the surface, you may be, everything's cool, everything's fine, I'm great, it's dandy and all this. But on the inside, you're like, these motherfuckers don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, and that's kind of wearing a false mask. It's very deceptive because you're not revealing your hand. You're keeping that to yourself. But people are picking this up around you, picking up on this, and you feel like they should already know. But that's not fair or balanced. So, you know, if you want to be fair, remove the mask and reveal what's really going on. Stop acting as if everything is cool and everything is fine when it's not, because that's false and it's misleading. So you don't want that either. All right. Work, money, finances, your coin. No place like home. There needs to be a change in the home, and I think that's what's happening. This is affecting the house. There's a lot of 5 energy over here with that. Yeah, building blocks. You're trying to build blocks. You're trying to, but they keep getting knocked down. That's why the 5 of Swords is here, because you're feeling defeated. But this is where you want to lay your head and feel comfortable. It just seems like you can't, you know? I also feel like you're isolated here. You may be feeling isolated where you're trying to build blocks, stable blocks with people. I feel like you may be feeling left out, left to the side, not thought about, and you're like, what the fuck? I'm the one bringing the bread and butter and the money to the table. How are you going to kick me to the curb? Like, this is some bullshit. And I think that's why you're ready to, like, peace out. But be careful how you do it. All right, what's coming up? Oh, yeah, Gemini. Orphaned in community. Feeling exactly. I think this is why this 7 of Swords is here. Oh, shit. This may not be you leaving. This may this may not be you leaving. This may be somebody doing something shady and dirty to you. And, you knowing, trusting your intuition, and you're like, yeah, there's something going on over here, and it's involving your community. It's involving, you know, people that you trusted. I think some shady ass shit is coming out, and you're gonna find out. Because it's messy. Yep, and all you have to do is just sit back and watch. It's all gonna happen and unfold right in your face. You got the card 49. 4 and 9 is 13. 1 and 3 is a 4. Bringing balance back into your situation. Once you do, serendipity. All right. So let me pull out some of the cards that I created. And let's see if we can validate anything that's happening here. So, and the section of you yourself, your own energy. Yeah, this isn't for you. You're knowing that. You're feeling that it's not balanced. You're home. Shit. All right, you're home. You're home. Stop obsessing and start impressing. You know, remember me telling you a lot about, you know, I was just saying that, excuse me, trying to appease everybody, trying to, you know, make things work for everybody around you while you're ignoring yourself, you know, and it's almost like you obsess over it. You know, what do I got to do to bring happiness to everybody so I in turn can get what I want? And I think that's where you're like, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? Because in order to get new energy, you've got to be able to let go of whatever it is. And remember, I was saying that little bit of paranoia. Let that go. Let it go. Stop focusing your energy there. If it's not, you know, if you're putting more energy into something that's not giving you energy back, you're really wasting your energy. Doesn't matter how much you love it. It's got to love you that much in return or match you somehow. And if it's not matching you, you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. That's a card in here. That'd be interesting if it came up. All right, so romance. This is where we had all that glitters. Get busy living or get busy dying. Yeah, I mean, you're tired. You're freaking tired. And you don't want this anymore. You want a new karmic cycle. You want new experiences. You want to have fun. All right. Money. Money, money, money. Oh, what's this? Just breathe. The best way to predict the future is to create it. And so if that means if you got to cut people off to get to where you need to get to. I feel like some of you are, you know, running to catch up. I think I said that already. But breathe. Breathe through it and make changes. Make constructive changes. Constructive changes. Because I feel like there's a part of you that has this middle finger up. Really. Be careful with that. You know what I mean? All right, coming up. What's this? With that Seven of Swords. Zen through the bullshit. Yeah, it's getting messy. Zen through the bullshit. Your thoughts of the house you live in. So, you got to be careful. Like I said, this could be a little bit of paranoia going on at the bottom of the deck. Find your soul tribe. If these people don't feel like your people anymore, they're not your people anymore. Stop sitting in wonder. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. You know it already. And I feel like it's just painful. You saw more in this. You wanted more for this. And it's not returning. You know, what you're putting in is not coming back. And I think that's, you know, you're tired. I think that if this was equally balanced, you would still be willing to, you know, put in as much work as you're putting in. But it doesn't, this doesn't feel fair and balanced. And but some of you have to practice patience as well. Like truly, you have to practice patience, because if you've been with somebody for a really long time and they weren't always like that, but something, you know, came up in their life and something heavy came up in their life, you know, it may take time. It may take time. And so even though I understand it's taking longer than it should, you really need to be able to open up. I think a lot of you clam up too, as talkative as you guys are. I think, you know, you're clamming up on this, and don't do that. You know, let your feelings be known. But yeah, so stay positive, but be aware of your surroundings at the same time. And it gets better, okay? So it will get better. You're going to demand that. All right, Gemini. I hope this makes sense. Please, if it does, leave a like, share, comment below, all that good jazz. Bye.